Hi guys, welcome back to Nat's Cooking. We are here again today with another awesome video. I'm about to make some Escovitch fish and then show you guys how I do my prep for my Escovitch. So we are gonna go ahead and finish cleaning up because you know when you go to the store, the guys, they do a good job sometimes, but then they leave like little residues in there. So I'm about to clean that out and do my step-by-step. I use my lemon and salt and also some vinegar, and this is the salt that I use. I don't use it to cook, I only use it to wash my meats. And then I have 2 lemon here and also a cup of vinegar. So we are going to get started. I'm gonna try to clean it up first before I use my lemon and salt and vinegar. So I always try to get all of it out after. So that's good enough. The lemon and the vinegar will take out the remaining of it. Okay guys, so once the cleaning process has completed, I throw the water off and then I'm about to cut my lime into, and then you just squeeze it all over. Make sure the lime juice is all over. I normally use 2 limes to do this. Get all the juice out, and then I have my salt here. There you go. I add my salt all over the fish. We are gonna get all of that salt in there. I know it's a lot of salt, but you're gonna rinse it off with water after cleaning your fish. And this is what's gonna make the fish don't have a raw scent. You know how you frying fish and the whole house smells like fish. You wanna make sure that you get all the salt over there. So, and then I have my vinegar here. I'm gonna pour my vinegar in and then add water to that. And I'm gonna also use the other lime that I have, and you don't have to add a lot of water to it. Just make sure enough. And then this is what I do. I have my lime and then I rub it all over to make sure that everything is out. And then just clean it like you're giving someone a bath. Make sure you clean all of them as well. Okay guys, so now that our fish is all clean and in fresh water, we're about to dry them and put our seasoning, our dry seasoning on them. And I also cut my fish in half, but you don't have to. I just like when my fish are in smaller pieces, because then if you try to eat one whole fish, you might not eat all of it. So I like when mine is in small pieces. So yeah, you just put them here and then dry them one by one. You can use your same bowl and dry your fish. Make sure that your bowl is dried, and then you could also use the same paper towel because it's clean. Your bowl is clean. That's what you just take your fish out of, so that's good enough. Just make sure all of them is dry. There's no water when you're seasoning it up. So yeah. Okay guys, so our fish is all clean and dried, and I'm about to show you guys what I use for my dry seasoning for my fish. So I have a little ginger here, ginger powder, and the main ingredients is Maggi fish seasoning. And you all know I love my garlic, so I have my garlic powder and also a little bit of all-purpose seasoning. And then here I have all of them combined in the bowl, so you could just mix it all together. Oh, and over here, you might be wondering what's this. So I have some carrots here for my pickle. And then here I have some orange pepper, some red pepper and green peppers. And here I have an onion, and then this is hot pepper. And over here for the oil, when you're frying your fish, I have some garlic and ginger. So you could just spread it all over your fish. Get it all inside. You might not even need all of this for your fish because it's a fish you're frying, so you don't need a whole lot of seasoning for your fish. Okay guys, so now that our fish is all seasoned, we are going to let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes to soak up all the flavor from the seasoning, and then we are going to prep for our pickle. Okay guys, so while our fish is sitting to soak up all the flavor from the seasoning, we are about to cut our veggies. You can just cut them in thin slices. And then we have our red pepper here. So I like to do this for the pickle. When it's thin, then it soaks up all the flavor from the pickle juice. So it tastes really good when you're eating them. We have some orange pepper here. Just cut them in whatever slice do you guys like, or however you like it, then you can cut it like that. So there is our pepper, and then we also have some carrots here. This is how I do my carrot. This was a really big carrot, so I'll just cut it down the middle like that. And then for this part, I will do some thin slices. And then also for your onions, you don't have to do round slices like me. You could just cut it however you guys want to cut it. However it pleases you, you know. It will taste the same. And I'm not gonna use too much carrots. So I don't want it to go to waste. So that's that. And then this is my onion. This is like a medium-sized onion. I'm going to cut them in round shape and very thin. Okay guys, so now that our seasonings are all cut up, we are going to combine them together and put them in like a small pot to make our pickle. You just scrape them all in. And then we have some hot pepper here. So this is our hot pepper. A lot of people don't like to touch it with their hands because it leaves it tasting very spicy. So this is it. Okay guys, so our seasonings are all cut up and we combine them all together. I have a teaspoon of brown sugar here that I'm going to just pour over it. And then I also have a cup of white vinegar. Just pour it all in. And then you're gonna cook this for about 8 to 10 minutes and then it should be ready. We're gonna prep our oil to get ready to fry our fish. We are not going to boil our pickle until we are almost finished frying our fish. I have my pot here heating up, and then I'm going to add my oil and then let the oil heat up as well with the pot. You need a good portion of oil. So now that our oil is hot, we are about to add our garlic and ginger and also a hot pepper to the oil. And this also adds extra flavor to your fish. And we're gonna just let it cook for just a little bit. And then we're gonna add our fish to our oil. So now that you can see that our pepper is darkened in color, you can start to add your fish. And then you have to be extremely careful because the oil is hot. You don't want to get burned. See that? That's what it looks like when it's flash up, and you don't want that to flash up in your face or even to touch your body. Okay, so we are ready to take this batch out. Let the oil drain. Then you can also put it on a piece of paper towel just to suck up all the oil like this. So this is how I do it. And then as soon as these are getting burned, you can also just take them out because the flavor are already in the oil. You can leave the ginger because that's not going to make the oil bitter, but the garlic will make the oil bitter, and the pepper if it's too burnt. So we are going to add some more fish to our oil. So this is our last batch of fish. We're going to take them out, drain the oil off, and get ready to boil our pickle. So you can just move this to the side. Boiling the pickle, and you can boil your pickle for about 8 to 10 minutes, and that should be good because you don't want them to be too soft. You want it to have that crunchy taste. And also, if you also have pimento at home, you can also use pimento. I don't have any pimento today. I would normally put a couple grains of pimento in there, but I don't have any, so you're gonna have to do with what we have. Okay, so now that our pickle is boiling for about 8 minutes, it smells amazing. You guys want to smell this. And we are ready to turn our stove off and strain the water off. So you're gonna get rid of all this liquid. A lot of people use this liquid to baste their fish, but I don't. I like my fish to be crunchy. So I'm gonna just strain this off with my strainer and then come right back and show you guys how I put it on my fish. Our fish is all fried. Our pickle is ready. I'm gonna show you guys how I do it in my bowl. I'm just gonna put like a layer of my fish. You can just use your hand. Fork is for the pickle. So you're gonna just put it like that, and then you could just put the pickle over it, just like that, guys. And also at this point, this is the juice that I get from the pickle. If you want to sprinkle a little bit of the juice on it, if your fish is too crispy, you can also do that, but I won't sprinkle any juice on it. So I'm just gonna put it layer by layer. So I'm gonna continue adding my fish here. and then you can just put a layer of your pickle on top of your fish. Just scoop it out just like that, and then just add the remainder of fish to your bowl. You can just throw it all on there. And then what I do also, I just leave this to sit for a few minutes before we start to dig in. And this smells so good, guys. Really good, and it's gonna taste delicious as well. And I really hope you guys like this recipe. So this is what our final product look like. It smells so good, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna taste amazing. You can see that pretty color from all the veggies. Ooh, and it's so spicy too, so make sure you guys go easy on the spice. If there's a recipe that you guys would like me to prepare, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, guys. Thank you guys for watching.